Sixth inning we go. 4-2 in favor of the Merchants. They'll send up Storm Standiford, Jackson Johnson, and Reese Vold here in the sixth inning. Nice double play. Donnie's struggling at the plate. It's a 6-3 double play to end the fifth inning for Marshfield. And now Storm Standiford 0 for 2 tonight. A strikeout and a flyout. Again, all runs being scored. 2 in the first for Marshfield. 4 in the third for Osseo. They lead here tonight 4-2. Cade Lancourt sets and goes. Big swing and a miss in zone 1. As mentioned, Marshfield back in action on Sunday. Strike to Standiford right at the knees, and it's 0-2. Lancourt fires back home, misses outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Jackson Johnson on deck, and then Reese Vold here in the sixth for Osseo. Again, wouldn't be surprised if these two met up, and strikeout number 8 for Cade Lancourt. Would not be surprised if these two teams met up of August for the Dairyland, and then the state tournament later on with that. 1-0 to Jackson Johnson. A walk, a run scored, and a single for Jackson tonight. And on the 1-0, this is just inside, had him twisting out of the way. So 8 strikeouts for Cade Lancourt tonight, a couple of walks, just 1 walk. And that big third inning for Osseo has been the story so far. This is inside, 3-0. Cade sets on the 3-0. Swung on a miss, had the green light on the 3-0 and swung right through it. 3-1 now to the Merchants' third baseman. Popped up and out of play. Now count runs full. Top of the 6th. And wheels and deals. That one's going to be grounded over to Kurth at second. Scoops it up and throws Jackson out. His first time he's retired tonight. And now Reese Vold. Vold has grounded out and has struck out. Grounded out to Byrel in the third. Struck out in the fourth. Marshfield will send up 3, 4, and 5 in the 6th. Comes set and goes home. Going to be hit sharply over to Lee at short, and a clean, perfect 6th inning for Cade Lancourt. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It's still 4-2 Merchants.
If you have a fear of overpaying, you have FOOP. But don't worry, switch to US Cellular and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G, plus no activation fees. So you can stream, capture, and post without FOOP. Switch and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G at US Cellular. Choose fair.
Northside Computers is Marshfield's US Cellular store. Visit us on South Central Avenue in Marshfield for the latest Samsung, Apple, personal cellular devices, tablets, and more.
Taqueria El Sol sirve la comida mexicana más auténtica en Wisconsin Central. Taqueria El Sol está en Marshfield, en Avenida South Central y calle 17. Está abierta cada día. Taqueria El Sol prepara salsa y guacamole cada día. Y tiene un menú con muchas recetas familiares de México.
Taqueria El Sol tiene una tienda de comestibles también. Se venden comidas mexicanas secas, refrigeradas y congeladas. Para ayudarle a servir la comida mexicana, La Más Auténtica en Wisconsin Central. Taqueria El Sol en La Avenida South Central in Marshfield.
Bottom of the 6th inning we go. Bottom of the 6th inning we go. Badger Title looking for a full-service title insurance company. Badger Title is the place to be. Badger Title offers extension closing services, title insurance, letter reports, construction disbursements, and more. Give Cheryl a call today for all your real estate service needs at 715-389-2900. Jason Kurth to lead things off against Dakota Klaus. First offering misses low for a ball. Jason tonight, a single and a pop-out. And the 1-0. Right down the gut for a strike. Victor Gonzalez and Luke Wirtz for Marshfield here in the 6th. They trail 4-2. Klaus winds and fires. Right at the letters for a strike. 1-2 for the Marshfield second baseman. Klaus comes back. Fouls straight into the fencing. And it remains 1-2. Gonzalez on deck, and then Wirtz, Lee, O'Connell, Byrell, Anderson if the inning continues for Marshfield. Big deep breath by Klaus and goes back in the 1-2. Fastball right on the outside corner. And Kurth didn't like it, but the call by Alex Bartman for out number 1 here in the inning. Strikeout number 4 for Dakota Klaus. And now Victor Gonzalez, an RBI single in the first and a flyout in the third. 1 up and 1 down. It's remained 4-2 since the third inning. Klaus comes set to the big left-hander, left-hand hitter. And that one's going to be fouled back and out of play, and it's 0-1. Again, we'll have football for you tomorrow. And then baseball right back here at Jack Hackman on Sunday. And Klaus comes set on the 0-1. Fires home. Misses high and away, and it's 1-1. Then back to the Marshfield Fairgrounds on Monday for some 18U softball. Whole slot of things coming up next week. 2-1. Luke Wirtz on deck. Give you that upcoming schedule for next week. Coming up in just a moment. The 2-1. Going to be popped up. Left field side, over on it is Jackson Johnson, and catches it in fair territory for out number 2. 2 up and 2 down for Luke Wirtz. Fly out in a single. Give you that upcoming schedule in the top half of inning number 7. After we hear from Wisconsin Holmes. Give a read to Wisconsin Holmes in the top of the 7th. The offering to Wirtz in their first strike. So Caitlin Coeur has 8 strikeouts, but ran into trouble in the third inning. Right on the black, right on the outside corner. Is quickly 0-2. Has been the story so far. Klaus comes set on the 0-2. Wheels and deals. Going to be hit sharply right back up the middle. A 2-out single. And that one off the glove of Koska, but not far enough. 2-out single for Luke Wirtz. And now Will Lee, a strikeout and a pop-out. Lee struck out to end the first inning. Popped out for the first out in the 4th inning. First out in the 4th inning. 2 away, 1 on. 2 outs. Klaus sets. Out of the windup, out of the stretch, Going to be popped up and out of play. It's 0-1 to the Marshfield shortstop. Klaus has pitched great so far tonight for the Merchants, and right there on the outside corner again, now 0-2. Sean O'Connell on deck. Wirtz leads from first. Shakes an agreement on the 0-2. Looks at the runner and goes home. Going to be hit right back to Klaus, the long, lanky right-hander. The big frame of Klaus able to snag it out of the air. We go to the 7th inning, 4-2 Merchants.
Citizens State Bank of Loyal is your independently owned community bank with locations just a short drive or walk from where you work and live. Citizens State Bank of Loyal invites you to a banking relationship that will always put you first. Personal, business, and agricultural services provided by people that live just across town and around the corner. At Citizens State Bank of Loyal, we pride ourselves in our involvement in the communities we serve. See us today in Neillsville, Marshfield, Spencer, Granton, and Loyal. Citizens State Bank of Loyal, an equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm the director at Little Sprouts. Little Sprouts has been a real great community. It's very family friendly. It feels like a big family to me, and being the new director here, I felt very welcomed into the family. I like the smaller family. Everybody knows everybody, and you all get to know everybody in the center, and we do family activities and much of a family atmosphere.
Taking a look at Donovan Brandel's feet over at first base. I'd like to hear from Wisconsin Homes. The mission at Wisconsin Homes is to provide a consumer customized house that's built strong, efficient, and faster than traditional building practices. Learn more at WisconsinHomesInc.com. They will send up the top of the order for the Merchants in Cale Lancour's seventh inning of work. Just past closing in on 8:30 here in Central Wisconsin. CMAVs alongside Lucas Holheisel, Jason Zaleski on the camera tonight. As mentioned, football tomorrow, baseball on Sunday. And then Monday, softball from the Marshfield Fairgrounds. And then baseball right here at Hackman, Marshfield and Rapids. Tuesday, now it's going to be popped up and out of play. Tuesday next week, Marshfield and Osseo right here at Hackman Field. 19U baseball. Stevens Point versus Plover from Rosholt. All these games will be live. And the 0-1 popped up and out of play. 0-2 quickly. Then Wednesday we'll have golf from the River Edge Four Rogers charity golf outing. The 0-2 gets by 1-2. And then we'll have more baseball right here on Wednesday. Chaparrals taking on the Pittsfield River Bandits. Thursday, Medford and Pacelli softball from Medford. Friday, Chaparrals versus Sparta right here at Hackman Field. And just missed outside, and it's 2-2. Then the Bandits are heading to West Bend next Saturday, the 25th. Take on the Slayers. See if we'll have that one for you. Then Sunday, more baseball and golf. So stay tuned to Zaleski Sports Facebook, ZaleskiSports.com. We'll keep you up to date on our upcoming schedules and weather and sunshine. That's going to be foul straight back. Stays 2-2. Matt Vold on deck. Then Nolan Matson here in the top of the 7th inning. Lancour, and he's going to be hit by a pitch. Lancour didn't agree, and that's the second time Logan Matson's been hit by a pitch. Now Matt Vold, a couple strikeouts and a single. Good speed on the paths for Osseo. One on, nobody out here in the 7th inning. Lancour comes set, pickoff attempt back in time easily. Outside corner to Vold is a strike. And squares the bunt, attempts at it, and attempt at it to the high fastball at the face of Vold. Appealed and called a strike. 0-2 now to Matt Vold. Cade Lancour comes set and fires home. And that one hits him. On an 0-2 count, Cade Lancour hits Matt Vold, and now there's 2 on with back-to-back hit-by pitches for Nolan Matson. A couple of singles. So again, had Matson down 1-2, hit him on the on a 2-2 count, and then had Vold down 0-2 and hit him. So back-to-back hit by pitches, and there's 2 on for the Merchants and nobody out here in the top of the 7th inning. Squares to bunt, pulls it back looks at the ball. Jackson Koska on deck. Middle of the quarter infielders, Donovan Brandel in at the cutout at first. Squares the bunt, pulls it back, misses outside, and gets into left field. A stolen base for Logan Matson, and coming in to score is Matson. So a stolen base and an E2. Vold makes it to second. No action for Marshfield in the bullpen. Still nobody out here in the top of the 7th inning. 2-0 count to Nolan Matson. Sets and goes to Cade. Misses low and away, 3-0. Marshfield will have 7, 8, 9 due up in the bottom of the 7th. Lancour busted in there for a strike. Runner at second and nobody out. Cade Lancour winds and fires and walks him. So a couple hit by pitches and a walk. And now a conversation from Luke Wirtz and Cade Lancour here. As again, no action. There hasn't been any in the bullpen for Marshfield. With 2 on, nobody out. Five 5-2 Osseo here in the inning, as they've scored they scored 4 in the 3rd, 1 here in the 7th, and still nobody out. Cade Lancour back up on the hill for Marshfield. He's got 8 strikeouts tonight, but to start this 7th, has hit two batters and walked 1. Now Jackson Koska, a couple strikeouts, an RBI single. Now it's going to be bunted, and they're going to go to the out at first, get him in time. And good bunt by Jackson. 3-4 put out at first, and there's 1 away. Now Dakota Klaus, the pitcher. He's got 2 RBIs so far tonight. And now the infield plays in. Klaus tonight, a ground out, pop out, and a 2 RBI single. First one flies out of play for a ball or for a strike. Aaron Hagberg on deck. 2 in scoring position for Klaus. Misses outside. It's 1-1. Lancour again, 8 strikeouts tonight, a couple walks, 3 hit batters. trying to get out of the 7th inning. Going to be high chopper to Lee. He's going to throw out Klaus. Nice job by Will Lee at short. 6-3 put out, and there's 2 away. Now Aaron Hagberg. Nice job looking the runners back. Hagberg tonight, a ground out, a RBI single, a couple of ground outs, an RBI single for the Osseo right fielder. First one misses to Hagberg. Lancour winds and fires. Swung on a miss, and it's 1-1. Going to be a big get if Lancour is able to get out of it here. Sets and goes. Going to be a high chopper foul to Byral at third, and Lancour's ahead in the count, 1-2. Lancour with 2 on and 2 outs. 1 across here in the 7th inning. Lancour comes set and goes home. Popped up on the infield. Isaiah Byral, long run. He's going to call for it to make the catch on the left side of his body to end the 7th inning. A run across. Nice job by Lancour to get out of it. Only gave up 1 run. We go to the bottom of the 7th, 5-2 Merchants.
Are you living with a prosthesis that is causing discomfort or pain? You have options, and I'm here to help. Hi, my name is Shai. I'm the owner of Next Step Prosthetics in Marshfield. You have a choice where you go for prosthetic care. My focus and specialty is providing a prosthesis that you enjoy wearing to help you get your life back. Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let's take the next step together to a better life.
Experience choice at Mid-State Technical College. Experience your choice of small, in-person classes, online classes, innovative technology class options, or your choice of any combination to fit your needs. You can also choose to get started here and finish at a 4-year, or with an associate degree in one of our 60 in-demand programs. Experience choice at Mid-State Technical College. Get started at mstc.edu.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. There are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
Bottom of the 7th inning we go for Marshfield. It'll be Sean O'Connell, Isaiah Byral, and Nick Anderson lead things off. As there is action, I believe, looking down at the bullpen. Possibly Caleb Kromenacher. We'll see once if they get up to his spot in the order. There's a strike, starts O'Connell off. Ground out and a fielder's choice tonight for Sean. Have not had long innings offensively for Marshfield since the first. They went 1-2-3 in the second. Leadoff single from Kromenacher in the third. Only 4 batters. Now misses high and away. So they had 6 in the first, 3 in the second, 4 in the third, 4 in the fourth, 3 in the fifth, and 4 in the sixth, though. Dakota Klaus doing a great job on the mound. That's going to be lifted shallow left field. Over on it, long run, and making the call, making the catch is Reese Fold for out number 1. Oh. And now Isaiah Byral, a strikeout and a ground out tonight. Nobody on, a 1 out. Again, I believe that was Caleb Kromenacher warming up as he will, it looks like he's making his way to the dugout as he's in the hole right now. That's going to be drilled to right field in fair territory. Byral will round first. He'll head to second. And a one-out double for Isaiah Byral.
The only reason I ask about that is because Sean said it.
Right down the right field line. And a one-out double for Isaiah Byral. Nicely done by Isaiah. And now Hunter Korger will hit for Nick Anderson.
I see you brought the fun card tonight.
Runner at second and one out for Hunter Korger. Right at the letters for a strike. So the come set does Klaus and goes. Quickly behind 0-2 is Hunter Korger. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in here tonight. A fantastic ball game so far. And the 0-2. Missed high, 1-2. Caleb Kromenacher on deck. 5-2. 5-2 Osseo. Klaus sets and fires home. Swung out and missed. Strikeout number 5 for Dakota Klaus. And there's 2 away here in the 7th inning. Now back to the top of the order, and Caleb Kromenacher, the center fielder. 2 for 3 tonight. A couple of singles and flew out in the 5th. 4th at bat for Caleb. Slight hold over there at second. Squares the bunt down the third base line. Beautifully done. And Byral will be safe at second. So a bunt perfectly down the first base line by Caleb Kromenacher. And now there's 2 on and 2 outs for Donovan Brandel. Jackson Johnson playing way back at third base, and that was just a veteran heads-up move by Caleb Kromenacher with his speed. Donnie 0 for 3 tonight. Fly out, strikeout, and a ground out into a double play to end the 5th inning. And now Klaus fires home. Popped up, left field side, long run for the left fielder Vold, and he almost overran it, reached his glove out in time to track it down for the 3rd out. No runs on a pair of hits. Marshfield leaves 2. We go to the top of the 8th, 5-2 Merchants.
Stay comfortable all year round with custom heating and cooling of Neilsville and Marshfield. Whether you have new construction or looking for a replacement, Custom Heating and Cooling will find the most energy efficient Ruud furnace for your home. You can choose 60-month no-interest financing with easy monthly payments when you choose Custom Heating and Cooling. Custom Heating and Cooling is also your LP choice with customized payment plans and friendly delivery. Family-owned and operated, insured, licensed, certified, experienced. Custom Heating and Cooling puts the custom in customer.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Caleb Kromenacher, the new thrower for Marshfield, and I believe new center fielder possibly as well. New left fielder. So switches all around. We'll get it all figured out when they come up to bat in the inning. Unless we hear some names being called out during the half inning here. We go to the 8th, and it will be 7, 8, and 9 for Osseo. They lead 5-2 here in the 8th inning. Again, 2 in the first for the Chaparrals, 4 in the 3rd for Osseo. That's from the big inning so far. Again, they scored all their runs with 2 outs, and then a run in the 7th to extend it for the Merchants. They lead 5-2. They had 5 runs, 7 hits, and an error. Marshfield out hitting them. 2 runs, 8 hits, and 2 errors, though. So Lancourt goes 7 innings, gives up those 7 hits, 5 runs, 4 of them earned, 2 walks, and 8 strikeouts. Standing for a pair of strikeouts and a flyout tonight. New third baseman as well. So third baseman Isaiah Byral out to left field. The left fielder Nick Anderson to center. Swung out and missed. Unless that's Hunter Korger out there in center. He's got a new third baseman. Kromenacher swung out and missed. Quickly 0-2. Standifer behind the fastballs. Kromenacher new haircut as well coming into tonight. The 0-2 from Caleb. And that was going to be hit to center. Leadoff single for Storm Standifer. And a long turn misplayed in center field. And a long bad throw to second. Give him a leadoff single in an E7. So tried to go 3 straight fastballs and unable to do it. And then a misplay out in the outfield by Isaiah Byral, and Standifer stands at second base. Now Jackson Johnson, a walk, single, and a ground out. Misses low and away. That's 1-0. Again, we'll be back with you from Walt Kroll Field tomorrow. Don't know who they're playing, but the Bandits have a game tomorrow. Last home game of the year. There's a strike to Jackson Johnson after a rout with a blowout last week, 66-6 over the Midwestern Wildcats. Going to be, and as they're going to argue, as Sean O'Connell will, they would have played a called it dead as Jackson Johnson didn't run to first, and he thought it was foul, but was played by Kromenacher, and then Sean O'Connell points out where it hit on the ground. So runner at second and nobody out. The 1-2 back to Jackson Johnson. Wheels and deals. Swung on a miss, blew it past him for first strikeout for Caleb Kromenacher, and there's one away for Reese Fold. Couple of groundouts and a strikeout for Reese. Runner at second is Standiford. Kromenacher sets, takes a deep breath, and fires a fastball in there for a strike. Logan Madsen on deck. Been hit a couple times tonight. Hasn't gotten a hit. He's got hit twice. And the 0-1. Right on the outside corner for a strike. Quickly behind 0-2. That's one thing we like about Caleb Kromenacher. Works fast. Doesn't take a whole lot of time. Caleb Kromenacher, Ethan Peters, even Cade Lancourt didn't take a whole lot of time. The 0-2. And misses in the dirt, and it's 1-2. Chaparrals pitchers don't take a whole lot of time between pitches, especially when you have a nice repertoire with your catcher. And the 1-2 coming back to Caleb Kromenacher. Going to be hit sharply into left field, and they are going to hold Standiford at third. Now there's runners at the corners with the top of the order coming up. Saw it with Cade Lancourt. Doesn't mix up a whole lot of pitches. Lots of fastballs. Saw maybe 1 or 2 breaking or off-speed stuff. But other than that, fastball, 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 and tried to blow it past Reese Vold again. And the 2 hits here in the inning have both been on 0-2 counts. Kromenacher sets and fires. This is low in the dirt for a ball. So Madsen has struck out, flown out, and has been hit twice. And on those 2 times he's been on base, he's scored both times. Pickoff attempt to first back in time is Reese Vold. Again, talking about the Milwaukee Brewers coming back a week from tonight. First game against the Chicago Cubs. Caleb Kromenacher sets and goes. Lifted foul and out of play. Into the parking lot area, and it's 1-1. Marshfield will have 3, 4, and 5 due up in their half of their inning. I believe that might be Luis Riviera over at third base. Confirm that in a moment. And misses. It is Rivera, excuse me. One of 5 substitutes that Marshfield had coming in. And the 2-1. Drilled deep center field. Long run is Anderson, and he's going to catch it on the warning track. And coming in to score will be Standifer. So long out for Matson, but he drives in a run on the sacrifice. And Standiford comes in to score, and there's 2 away here in the inning. Saw it last night as well, and Roschelt hit it to the deepest part of the field, deepest part of the park, and just in front of the warning track out there and near the 385 sign. So 6-2 Osseo. Kromenacher comes set. Takes a deep breath as he does it before every pitch, and there's a strike to Matt Volt. A couple strikeouts for Matt. A single. He's left stranded at third in the 7th after he got hit by a pitch. Looks in and goes. Misses way high. 1-1. Nolan Matson on deck. And Jack Hackman Field here in Marshfield. Just before 9 o'clock here in central Wisconsin. Misses high. You're watching Marshfield Chaparrals baseball every game all summer long for Marshfield right here at ZaleskiSports.com. Steve Maves alongside Lucas Holheisel and Jason Zaleski. Kromenacher goes back, and there's a strike. 2-2. Marshfield got off to a quick lead in the first, scored 2, then gave up 4 in the third, and then 1 run each in the last 2 innings, 7th and the 8th. Kromenacher comes back on the 2-2. Missed high, count runs full, and now Vold will have a head start over at first base. Kromenacher not paying attention to Vold and goes home. And fouled back off of the catcher and off of Alex Bartman behind the plate. Make sure Alex is all right. Make sure Sean is all right. Both of them shook up. So right off the bat of Vold, hit off the glove and mask of O'Connell, and then hit Bartman right in the chest, right in the stomach. And it's remains a 3-2 count as Vold just stands in the batter's box, waits for the next pitch. Bartman now talking to O'Connell and talking to Vold, make sure everybody's all right. 3-2 count for Matt Vold, the second baseman. Over to first, back in time easily. Kromenacher gets one he likes. Comes back on the 3-2. The payoff to Vold. There goes the runner. Popped up and out of play. Matson on deck. Marshfield again will send up Kurth, Gonzalez, and Wirtz in the bottom of the 8th. One across here for Osseo in the 8th. Sacrifice fly by Logan Matson. And the payoff. Going to be drilled left field. Over on it is Isaiah Viral. He'll make the call, make the catch, and make the final out of the 8th inning. A run across on 2 hits. Osseo leaves 1 We go to the bottom of the 8th. It is 6-2 Merchants.
Experience choice at Mid-State Technical College. Experience your choice of small, in-person classes, online classes, innovative technology class options, or your choice of any combination to fit your needs. You can also choose to get started here and finish at a 4-year, or with an associate degree in one of our 60 in-demand programs. Experience choice at Mid-State Technical College. Get started at mstc.edu.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. They are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
Bottom of the 8th inning we go. It'll be Kurth, Gonzalez, and Wirtz here in the inning. Sure we get you a final read here. Bullseye Sports, our inning brought to you by Bullseye Sports of Marshfield. Central Wisconsin residents come to Marshfield for their guns, bows, ammo, and more. And they go to the Bullseye Sports. Bullseye Sports on South Central Avenue in Marshfield. Bullseye Sports will get you ready for hunting season today. Hit the bullseye with Bullseye Sports of Marshfield. A strike to Jason Kurth. Single and a run scored in the first. Pop out, a strikeout to Kurth tonight. And Klaus goes back. Going to be hit sharply to second and gobbled up over there by Vold. And 1 up and 1 down here in the 8th for Marshfield. Again, haven't had many long innings for Marshfield here tonight. Last inning was their longest since the first. They had 5 batters. Other than that, 3 and 4 against Dakota Klaus, who has pitched great after that first inning. And Klaus goes back. Fouls at the plate, and it's 0-1. Bauer & Fine Business Technologies is your complete office technology solution. For 6 years, Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been serving school districts, municipalities, counties, religious organizations of all denominations and businesses in Wisconsin and beyond. Visit b-bt.com and let Bauer & Fine Business Technologies be your complete office technology solution. Now, Mrs. 1-1. Make sure we get all these reads in here tonight. Again, thank our sponsors tremendously. Fouled back, and it's 1-2. Luke Wirtz, I believe, on deck. Should be. Confirmation, and it is. I'll have an opportunity to talk to Luke after the ball game. Win, lose, or draw. 6-2 Osseo. Comes, set, and goes. Bounces in there, and it's 2-2. Most likely talking about the approach at the plate in that, again, big third inning defensively. Again, Cade Lancourt struck out 8, but gave up those 4 runs. Now it's going to be hit sharply up the middle, and a 1-out single for Victor Gonzalez. He's put the bat on the ball nicely a couple times, all 4 times. Had an RBI single in the first, flew out, and a meeting to the mound. Now Luke Wirtz is manager Luke Anderson comes out to talk to Dakota Klaus. See if Dakota's night will be done. And if it is, what a tremendous job by Dakota, and it is. Pitching change here from Marshfield. We'll give you Dakota's final line when we come back. 6-2 Merchants.
Rally at the Alley tonight at Strike Time Lanes in Neilsville. Strike Time Lanes open at 4 Monday through Friday and 11 Saturday and Sunday. Happy hour Monday through Friday from 4 to 6. Cheer on the team tonight and then rally at the alley after the game. Strike Time Lanes is your Packers headquarters on Sunday. Enter to win a flat screen TV. Strike Time Lanes in Neilsville is also your place for Fish Fry Friday. Rally at the alley tonight and every night at Strike Time Lanes. Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Taking a look at our new pitcher, Tyler Sparger, as Luke Wirtz will come up and face him, but the line for Dakota Klaus, not complete yet. Victor Gonzalez still out there at first, but he goes 7 in the third innings, gives up 9 hits, a walk, 5 strikeouts, and only 2 runs so far. And all depending on if Gonzalez can do something at first. Tyler Sparger kind of reminds me of Brian Wilson, the former closer for the San Francisco Giants. And with that, Tire Town Auto, it's winning play every day at Tire Town Auto with 24-hour towing and complete auto service. Tire Town Auto on the roundabout on South Central Avenue in Marshfield. And at 715-389-2909. That's 715-389-2909 to get you back on the winning side with Tire Town Auto. One away here in the 8th. Strike to Wirtz. Gonzalez leads from first. Goes back. Foul at the plate. And Gonzalez took off, but a foul at the plate, and it's 0-2. Good read there by Victor Gonzalez. Will Lee on deck. 0-2 to Luke Wirtz. 6-2 Osseo here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Shakes one off, gets the second one he likes, and goes home. Misses inside, 1-2. Tall, lanky, big right-handers for Osseo. Sub out Klaus for Sparger, and don't lose much. Sparger, a tall right-hander, and a breaking ball in the dirt. Gonzalez will make it to second after the strikeout. 2-away, give him the stolen base. But now Will Lee at the plate. 2-away here in the 8th. Will Lee strikeout and a couple of pop-outs. Runner at second is Gonzalez. Sparger sets and goes. That's going to be hit. Broken bat right back to Sparger. And a high throw, but gets the out to end the 8th inning. Third broken bat of the night. First one for Marshfield. We go to the 9th. It's 6-2 Merchants.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids. Chili Implement, located just north of Highway 10 in Chile, is your place for Kubota zero-turn mowers. If your lawn is big or small, we have all the lawn care solutions for you. Check out our 60-inch deck. Kubota Powerful, precise, proven. Chili Implement is your choice for Kubota, Case IH, and Gale. Chili Implement, open 6 days a week to serve you. Chili Implement.
Back to Marshfield, the ninth inning we go. 3, 4, and 5 for Osseo here in the inning. So it will be Nolan Matson, Jackson Koska, and Tyler Sparker. Wisconsin Homes. The mission at Wisconsin Homes is to provide a consumer customized house that is built strong, efficient, and faster than traditional building practices. Learn more at WisconsinHomesInc.com. Nolan Matson tonight, a couple of singles, a run scored. Grounded out in the fourth and walked in the seventh. Caleb Kromenacher in for a second inning of work. Going to be hit foul. And it's 0-1. So don't forget to stick around afterwards. We'll have an opportunity to talk to Luke Wirtz in our Nasonville Dairy postgame show. The 0-1 popped up and out of play again. Quickly 0-2 to Nolan Matson. Jackson Koska on deck. Gets a sign he likes immediately on the 0-2. And able to hold up. Nicely done by Nolan Matson. Kromenacher almost got him to chase. Bounced it a couple of feet in front of home plate. Kromenacher on the 1-2. Going to be hit sharply to right center field. Over on it is Gonzalez. Third hit of the night for Nolan Matson. Third single of the night for the Merchants catcher. And now Jackson Koska. RBI single in the third. A couple of strikeouts and a ground out after that. Sacrifice bunt by Koska in the seventh. With Sparger on deck circle. Joey Kinder coming in to run. And goes home. Strike to Koska. Again, football for you tomorrow. 2 o'clock kickoff from Walt Crow Field. Swung out and missed. 0-2 now to the Osseo center fielder. Kromenacher sets and goes. Swung out and missed. Strikeout number 2 for Caleb on 3 pitches. There's one away. And now Tyler Sparger, who came in to throw in the last half inning. So that will, talking about final lines, 7 1/3 innings, 9 hits, 2 runs, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts for Dakota Klaus. Kinder, the runner at first. Sparger looks at strike 1. So in Marshfield's 9th, they'll send up 7, 8, and 9 against Sparger. And Kromenacher goes back. That one's high chopper to the on-deck area. And over on it will be Aaron Hagberg. No balls and 2 strikes to the Merchants pitcher. And the 0-2. And got him looking. Strikeout number 3 for Caleb, and out number 2 in the inning. And that'll send up Aaron Hagberg. Couple of ground outs, an RBI single, and a fly out. Storm Standiford on deck. Kromenacher winds and goes. There's the strike. So runner at first is Joey Kinder. Came in to run for Nolan Matson. And goes home. Bounces in there for a ball. If you missed any of our action here tonight, we'll have highlights later on Facebook for you. Again, if you're heading out to Walt Kroll Field tomorrow, make sure you take plenty of water. Sunscreen is supposed to be hot. Extremely hot tomorrow. The 1-1. Misses low. If you're doing anything tomorrow outside, inside, if you have the opportunity to stay inside after 12 noon tomorrow, please do so. It's going to be a scorcher. The 2-1. And that way, if you are staying inside, you can watch football at Zaleski Sports on YouTube, right where you're watching this game. Football live from Walt Kroll Field on the beautiful campus of Columbus Catholic. The 3-1 from Caleb Kromenacher. Fouled back. Kinder will have a head start. The 3-2 coming back to Aaron Hagberg in the right fielder for Osseo. Again, the Merchants, a team to be reckoned with as they have been the last about decade. They've won 4 division titles in a row. They've been in the state playoffs final 8 for the last handful of years. That one's going to be grounded to Will Lee. High throw to first and draws Brandel off the bag. E6, third error of the night for Marshfield. Well, they'll give him a hit. So no error. They give Aaron a hit. Then an error. Not sure really what the heck's going on. E6. That one's fouled back, and it's 0-1 to Standifer. Couple of strikeouts, a flyout. Single in the 8th, which resulted in him staying at second, and then a sacrifice fly, scoring him. The 0-1. Right at the knees for a strike. Caleb's first batter he faced was Storm in the 8th inning. And the 0-2 coming back. And goes. Popped up out of play. Behind the third base dugout, and it's 0-2. Football tomorrow. Baseball right back here for you on Sunday, 1:30 first pitch. And the 0-2 coming back from Kromenacher. Going to be drilled right center field, long run on it, and that one is going to hit the bottom of the wall. Coming in to score will be Kinder. Rounding third, coming in will be Hagberg, and 2 RBI double for Storm Standifer. 8-2 Merchants. Again, the 0-2 counts have been the Achilles heel for Caleb Kromenacher here tonight. Had an 0-2 to Storm both times, and Storm made him pay. Now Jackson Johnson looks at ball 1 inside. So the handful of hits that Caleb has given up tonight have all been with 2 strikes. Now it's going to be fouled between the legs of Jackson and foul. It's 1-1. Just gave up a 2-strike single to Standifer in the 8th. 2-strike single to Vold in the 8th. And the 1-1 bounces in there for a ball. Gave up a 1 ball, 2-strike single to Matson here in the 9th. And a 2 RBI double to Standifer on an 0-2 count. And the 2-1 from Kromenacher. Swung on a miss a little bit out in front, and it's 2-2. Had him reaching. Jackson went down swinging in the 8th. 6-run lead for Osseo. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Caleb winds and goes. Out in front, had him on the breaking ball, and that will end the ninth inning. 2 runs across on a 2 RBI double from Standifer. We go to the bottom of the ninth. Last chance for the Chaparrals. Back to Marshfield after this.
Chili Implement, located just north of Highway 10 in Chili, is your place for Kubota zero-turn mowers. If your lawn is big or small, we have all the lawn care solutions for you. Check out our 60-inch deck. Kubota powerful, precise, proven. Chili Implement is your choice for Kubota, Case IH, and Gale. Chili Implement, open 6 days a week to serve you. Chili Implement. Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Last chance for the Chaparrals here in the ninth. Star? I don't know. Who knows? And last chance here for Marshfield. Sean O'Connell, Isaiah Byral, and Hunter Korger. Yeah. Huh. Tyler Sparger trying to finish things off here for Osseo. They lead 8-2. And come set does Sparger. First offering bounces in there to O'Connell. Sean tonight, a couple of ground out, fly out, and a fielder's choice. 3 at-bats. Again, we'll have an opportunity to talk to Luke Wirtz at the conclusion of this one in our Nasonville Dairy post-game show. And goes back. Going to be a high chopper to short. Taken there and thrown across by Logan Matson. There's 1 up and 1 down. Nice job by Logan. Take control of that as his momentum coming to first base. And there's 1 away for Isaiah Byral. Isaiah tonight is strikeout, ground out, and a double. He's left stranded at second in the 7th inning. Sparger comes set and deals. Went a little bit of a 3/4 arm there and missed low and away. And it's 1-0 to Byral. Sparger wheels and deals. Held up, a strike right below the knees, and it's 1-1. Sparger looks and goes. Same spot, different call. 2-1. Hunter Korger on deck. I believe, no, that is Luis Rivera. He'll have an opportunity to hit here tonight. Going to be hit sharply again right down the right field line. That one's going to be fair, and he's going to head to second again. 2 doubles tonight for Isaiah Byral as he slides into second. Same spot, his 2 doubles tonight for Isaiah. And now Luis Rivera. So Byral, a couple of doubles tonight. It's 1 in the 7th and now 1 here in the 9th. Rivera's first at-bat here tonight came in for Korger and Anderson. When Byral moved to left, Rivera came in and played third. He looks at strike 1. Caleb Kromenacher on deck. 8-2 Merchants here in the bottom of the 9th. 10 hits for Marshfield tonight. Allen bounces in there. Nice job behind the plate by Nolan Matson, and it's 1-1. The Merchants go 8-11-1 on the board. 8 runs, 11 hits, and an error. Marshfield 2 runs, 10 hits, and 3 errors. And goes back. And nice job by Matson again, 2-1. Kromenacher on deck. And Donovan Brandel. Donnie has struggled mightily from the plate tonight. 0 for 4. Couple of pop-outs, a strikeout, grounded into a double play. And it goes back. Going to be hit sharply right back up the middle. Will they send Byral? They will. The throw from center field right on the mark and over the head as Byral comes in to score. Rivera into second. And Marshfield on the board here in the 9th. RBI single from Luis Rivera. And now back to the top of the order and Caleb Kromenacher. 8-3 Merchants. Caleb tonight a 3-hit night and a flyout. 3 singles for Caleb. Rivera from second. Sparger comes set. And misses low for a ball. Donovan Brandel on deck. Runner at second and 1 out. Goes back to Caleb and misses low, 2-0. Playing the bottom of the 9th. There's a strike to Caleb, 2-1. So defense has stayed the same all night for the Merchants except for a pitcher. And the 2-1. And got him right at the bottom of the zone. Same spot where he called a strike to Isaiah Byral. 2 balls, 2 strikes and out, or 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Sparger comes set and goes. Swung on and missed. At 1 in the dirt. And there's 2 away now. Donnie Brandel, last chance here for Marshfield. As mentioned, Donnie 0 for 4 tonight. Jason Kurth on deck. Chased the ball low and away, did Kromenacher. Again, don't forget, stick around for our Nationville Dairy postgame show. Talk to manager Luke Wirtz quickly. Now it's going to be lifted left field. Over on it is Vold down the left field line, and that will do it. And the Osseo Merchants knock off the Marshfield Chaparrals. First loss of the season for Marshfield. And the Merchants improve to 6-0. Marshfield falls to 9-1. We'll be back with you tomorrow from Walt Kroll Field on the campus of Columbus Catholic for football and baseball on Sunday. Stick around, Nationville Dairy postgame show with manager Luke Wirtz after this.
Well, the Grow Wisconsin Dairy Processing Grant is for really any dairy, or up to $50,000 you can get for like improvements, help with like food safety aspects. It's actually you have to pay part of the service that you're getting, so you have to pay 20% of it. So we were actually granted $6,150. And so that's the 80%. So our project is at a little over $7,000. So that's showing them that we're doing something with their milk. We're